Namaste, truth seekers. Welcome to GyanYaAgyan, your sanctuary for unfiltered geopolitical wisdom. It's March 3rd, 2025, and the world's a tinderbox. Power plays, crumbling empires, and shadowy agendas are lighting up the board. The EU's on the edge, Canada's fading, and hidden hands are fanning the flames. Grab your chai. This is the raw, real news you won't find anywhere else. First, the European Union. Can it rise like a phoenix, or is it doomed to ash? It's a titan on paper. $18 trillion GDP, industrial juggernauts like Germany's Siemens, and a trade bloc that's the envy of the world. But dig deeper. Germany's factories are gasping, down 4% since 2023, choked by energy costs after Russia's gas went cold. Italy's sinking under 140% debt to GDP, Greece is a fiscal ghost, and France? Pension riots are turning Paris into a battlefield. Politically, it's a tamasha. Hungary's Orban spitting on Brussels, Italy's Meloni's riding a populist tide, and Le Pen's closing in on Macron. Military? Beyond France's nukes, it's a paper tiger. 27 nations, zero spine. Analysts nail it: economic giant, political dwarf, military worm. But wait, there's a spark. Of 500 billion euros defense funds brewing, and Poland's chanting for a euro army. Can they unite before the karma hits? Now the big twist, Trump's back, and he's cutting the US umbilical cord. NATO's on notice, 5% GDP on defense or America's out. X is ablaze with leaks, 25% tariffs on EU steel drop March 4th, slamming a bloc already on its knees. Without Uncle Sam's $100 billion NATO lifeline and 80,000 troops, Europe's staring down Russia's battered but breathing bear. France and the UK have nuclear teeth. Germany's rearming with 100 billion euros, but full strength. 15 years away, too late if Putin knocks tomorrow. Turkey's flirting with Moscow. Poland's all in with 6% GDP on tanks, and migrant floods could snap the bloc like a brittle twig. Survival's in the stars, but it's a brutal, bloody climb. Up north, Canada's a wilting lotus. Trump's tariff threats, 25% on oil and lumber, could gut an economy already bleeding. Housing's a bubble, inflation's at 7%, and Trudeau's sinking faster than a monsoon flood, 15 points behind Poilievre on X. Military? 68,000 troops stretched thin guarding the Arctic from Russia's icebreaker swagger. What's the play? Diplomacy. Lean on G7 clout for Ukraine talks or Arctic deals. Or pivot east to Japan and India. But a brain drain south, indigenous pipeline revolts, and a $1 trillion debt tie its hands. Canada's more likely to cling to Washington's doty than shine alone. Decline's real. It's a slow fade into the shadows. Now, the real Gyan, peel back the veil. Ukraine's war? 3 years, $200 billion in Western gold, and who's laughing? Lockheed Martin and Raytheon bathing in profits. X-threads are screaming. Deep state insiders, think tanks, they're fueling this chakravya. Far-left riots in Paris, Portland, it's orchestrated chaos, keeping us blind while the old guard clutches its fading throne. China's flexing, drills near New Zealand, rare earth grabs in Africa, but it's fracturing inside. GDP's at 4%, Evergrande's a ruin, youth unemployment's 20%. Xi's tying knots with Russia, but unrest simmers. Xinjiang, Hong Kong ghosts. Russia, Putin's dangling peace. March 1 with Trump in Riyadh, snubbing Zelensky, after warning NATO a decade back. He's bruised, oil's down 30%, but he's still playing the long game. Zelensky's all bravado, but Ukraine's lost 20% of its soil. Satellite maps don't lie, and Trump's rare earth deal might ditch him. The EU and US ignored Russia's red lines, true, but Putin flipped the chessboard. Now, it's a proxy war with hidden puppeteers. India's rising neutral, Iran's drones are buzzing, Brazil's BRICS tango, it's a cosmic dance of fire. Here's the truth, GyanYaAgyan fam. The EU's got potential but needs a miracle. Without the US, it's a gritty crawl or collapse. Canada's a shadow, shrinking fast. And the wars? Shadowy hands, elites, war machines, keep the flames roaring. Zelensky's a pawn, China's wobbling, Russia's enduring. This isn't easy, Gyan. It's raw, it's real, it's now. Drop your thoughts below, smash subscribe and stay awake. The cosmic game's just begun. Until next time, question everything. Seek the Satya. Namaste.